Well, good morning. Welcome to your 10 a.m. daily weather briefing. We have fairly nice conditions out there this morning, other than some humid weather and also some warm conditions. We'll be experiencing hot and humid conditions this afternoon as we have an area of high pressure off the southeast coast that's going to continue to pump in southwesterly flow. That's going to allow us to have very warm conditions and hot conditions for the next several days. Also going to have daily chances of some isolated showers and thunderstorms, especially as we move later into the week, with the best chance of showers and thunderstorms on Friday evening and also Saturday morning. But across the region yesterday, we did see temperatures above normal for this time of year. Should be in about the mid 80s to upper 80s across the region. Here at Wallops, we're about normal, but other locations inland from the coast were seeing temperatures in the lower 90s. Richmond and Norfolk at 92 degrees. Those were the warm spots. Salisbury at 91. Here at Wallops, we were 85 degrees. Across the region last night, didn't see those temperatures dip all that much as our humidity levels remained fairly high, and that didn't allow for our low temperatures to fall all that much. Saw 70 at Baltimore, and that was the cool spot, if you can call that cool. At Wallops, we saw 73 degrees. Other locations remaining in the lower to mid 70s. No precipitation across the region last 24 hours as of 9 a.m. We are seeing temperatures rebounding from the lower 70s into the lower 80s across the region in general. Seeing anywhere from sunny to mostly cloudy skies. As of 9 a.m. we saw 81 degrees with cloudy skies out there with abundance of cirrus cloudiness in the upper levels. Our freezing level this morning is at 14,300 feet from our sounding. We do have winds out of the west-southwest in the low levels around 10 to 15 knots. They become more westerly in the mid-levels this morning, seeing 23 knots at 12,000 feet, and seeing our peak wind this morning once again out of the west-southwest at 36 knots at 20,000 feet. Our surface analysis as of 12Z this morning, we do have a lee trough on the lee side of the Appalachians. It's going to remain over the area the next couple days, and that'll be providing areas west of the Wallops region on the western shore, seeing some pop-up shower and thunderstorms during the afternoon. We also have a couple weak disturbances across the Ohio Valley and Midwest. They're going to be trying to move through our region for the next few days, but with this southeastern ridge off the coast, it's really going to die out before this weak disturbance is really going to die out before they get towards our region, and just going to provide us with some time periods of more cirrus cloudiness in the upper levels and also some mid-level cloudiness. We'll have a weak disturbance moving through the region this afternoon that could possibly put off a light rain shower, but chances of that looking about 5%, so not very high at all. Looking at our observation page from this morning, we do have southwesterly winds allowing for those temperatures to rise quite quickly this morning in the lower 80s. You'll see temperatures topping out in the lower 90s today across the Wallops region, and even warmer inland. We'll be seeing some mid-90s, especially locations near Salisbury this afternoon. That'll allow for our heat index to be approaching 100 degrees this afternoon, so make sure if you are outside working to drink plenty of fluids. Looking at the IR or the infrared cloud cover, seeing that abundance of cloudiness in the upper levels moving towards our region for this afternoon. We'll be continuing to see mostly cloudy to cloudy skies in the upper levels for this afternoon. Seeing a couple radar returns, especially across the western portions of the Mid-Atlantic region over the Appalachian Mountains, with that dying system that had showers and thunderstorms associated with last night. Now continue to die as it moves towards our region, and that's why we only have about a 5% chance of those showers and thunderstorms today. Looking at our prog charts the next couple days for our Tuesday midday planner, much of the same across the region. Southeastern ridge or Bermuda high ridging into our area, giving us warm to hot conditions across our region. And see that upper level cirrus cloudiness over our area continuing, and then for Tuesday night looking at much the same possibility of some scattered showers and thunderstorms west of our area, but we'll be remaining dry here at Wallops. Looking at our Wednesday AM planner, very similar conditions that I've mentioned. We'll have that Bermuda high off the coast. We'll have a lee trough from the Appalachians, starting to move a little closer on Wednesday, and that could possibly spark off a shower or thunderstorm across our region for Wednesday afternoon, and an additional upper level disturbance moving through the region for Wednesday afternoon, evening. And that could give us a little bit better chance, maybe about a 10 to 15% chance of a shower or thunderstorm on Wednesday. And for Thursday, looking at a boundary starting to approach the region. This prog chart's a little quick with this boundary. I don't expect it to move through until Friday, but we'll have a weak upper level disturbance moving through once again on Thursday from a system over the Midwest, and that could be providing us with a pop-up shower or thunderstorm for Thursday afternoon. Of the next 3 days through Thursday, looks like Wednesday is probably our best chance of thunderstorms and showers, and that's only going to run about a 10 to 15% chance, so not looking very likely at all. Moving on to our risk chart for today, we're going to have fairly good conditions for precip and lightning, all green across the board. We have a yellow for our winds for later on this afternoon. We'll have a sea breeze move on shore, and that'll allow for those winds to kick up out of the south-southwest, 12 to 17 knots, gusting to 23 knots, so approaching that 25 knot category for this afternoon. Temperatures will peak out, as I mentioned before, in the low 90s today, expecting a high around 90 to 91 degrees for this afternoon before a sea breeze comes on shore, or allowing those temperatures to drop back into the mid-80s for later on this afternoon into the evening hours. Looking on to tonight, we'll see those winds dying off as we get into the overnight hours, seeing temperature of 77 degrees for our low, so a warm and muggy night tonight. And once again, we'll rehash the heat index for this afternoon, looking at heat index probabilities likely for the mid-afternoon hours of over 100 degrees. We'll have temperatures around 90 degrees with dew points in the mid-70s, so that'll give us a heat index right around 100 degrees for that time period. Looking at our 24-hour terminal forecast, currently we have a few clouds at 2,000 feet, a few clouds at 11,000 feet, a broken deck at 25,000 feet, and then we'll move on to this afternoon, like that slight chance of a shower moving in after 3 o'clock to 5 o'clock, or 1,500 local to 1,700 local today. Most likely it will not occur. And moving on this evening, we'll have a slight increase in our mid-level cloudiness with a few at 12,000 feet, scattered deck at 15,000 feet, a broken deck at 25,000 feet at 1,700 local. And then once we move into the overnight hours, we'll just have that continued mid-level cloudiness and upper-level cloudiness with ceilings remaining at the 25,000 foot level. Our tides are currently normal. As we move on to the next few days for Wednesday into Thursday, Wednesday will be hazy, hot, and humid with a slight chance of an afternoon or evening shower or thunderstorm of a high of 93 degrees on Wednesday, so it will be hot, and that heat index will be over 100 degrees in the afternoon once again on Wednesday. Wednesday night we'll have partly cloudy skies, slight chance of a shower or thunderstorm early. Most likely won't occur, but there's a slight chance of it moving into our region from the west. And we'll be remaining partly cloudy overnight and muggy with a low of 78 degrees. And for Thursday, we'll be hazy, hot, and humid, a very slight chance of an afternoon or evening shower or thunderstorm, and that will be a pop-up variety for Thursday, and looking at a high of 94 degrees, so very hot conditions next few days. As we move on to our 7-day planner, looking at 90 degrees a day, 93 on Wednesday, 94 on Thursday, and continuing with those warm overnight lows, so we won't get much reprieve from the heat during the nighttime hours, as our lows will be in the upper 70s. And Friday we'll have a cold front moving through the area. It'll be fairly slow to do so, so we could see those showers and thunderstorms on Friday afternoon, evening, lingering into the early portion on Saturday. Possibly the around dawn time period for Saturday could be seeing a lingering shower or thunderstorm, but we'll continue to monitor how quickly that front moves through this area on Saturday. But by Saturday afternoon we should be seeing fairly nice conditions, a little bit less humidity across the area, temperatures in the upper 80s for highs with an 87 degree high on Saturday. And then Sunday and Monday will return more towards normal temperature regime, with temperatures in the lower to mid 80s for Sunday and Monday, with an area high pressure building across the region, providing us with some tranquil conditions, a little bit of onshore flow, keeping our temperatures a bit cooler for the beginning of next week. Well, that's going to complete the weather brief today. I hope everybody has a great day. We'll be back tomorrow morning at 8:15 and also at 10 o'clock.